What is culture? Culture is one of the important bases that define and influence a society. Without culture, people might find it difficult to have an identity. Culture also refers to the set of beliefs, ideas, values, practices, knowledge, history and shared experiences, attitudes, as well as material objects and possessions accumulated over time and shared by the members of society.
For the categories of culture, we have two types. We have the material dimension of culture and the non-material dimension of culture. For the material dimension of culture, it is composed of the physical or tangible objects produced, shared, and utilized within the society. So meaning it is perceptible by touch. However, for the non-material dimension of culture, it is consists of the intangible properties and elements of society that influence the patterns of action and behavior of its members. Example for this are the belief and religions. When we were young, Filipino children always loved to listen to community stories that is being shared to them from their grandparents or from any elder relatives. This is a folklore. A folklore is an example of non-material dimension of culture. So example for our Filipino folklore are the Biyag ni Lamang and the story of Malakas at Maganda, just to mention a few. Folklores are myths, legends, folktales, proverbs, and riddles, which embodies the history, beliefs, ideas, values, and practices that define society. Folklore is also the traditional beliefs, customs, and stories of a community that is passed through from generations to generations by the word of mouth. Since culture combines many elements to create a unique way of living for different people, so we need first to identify the four elements that exist in every culture, and these are the symbols, languages, values, and norms. The first cultural component that we are going to talk about is symbol. Symbols refers to things that convey meaning or represent an idea. Symbols also is essential in communication, shaping thoughts and ideas, and defining a society's culture. One particular example for this is the cross. A cross is a significant symbol to Christians. So people who share a culture often attach a specific meaning to an object, gesture, sound, or an image. The second vital cultural component that we are going to tackle about is language. Language is a set of symbols that enables members of society to communicate verbally and non-verbally. This also includes full languages as we usually think of them, such as English, Spanish, French, and many more. Also, it includes body languages, gestures, slangs, and common phrases that are unique to certain groups of people. For example, even though English is spoken fluently in both America and Britain, we have our own Filipino slang and phrases that mean different things. So for example, we use CR instead of restroom, istambay instead of standby, tricycle instead of tricycle, traffic instead of traffic, ma'am sir instead of ma'am and sir.